everybody, how you doing? Here
Hi
we are live.
there.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
We're excited. We just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's right.
We
And
did.
so we're still coming down off that little high. Other than that, you know, all things are good. So
Hello, everybody. A sound voice. Is that Titus Showers already? He is very prompt. We're just waiting and getting for today. Woo, woo. Hey, Jazzy Bits. I know. I was concerned about you. You doing okay? Tony Williams, hi. Daniel, Miss Betty, how are you doing?
Right. So there he is.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, he's got LA on, so you give a little props.
Thank you.
It's all right.
I'm still rapping LA though, you know.
So we feel you, man. Love you.
Love you back.
You saw us when we were talking about you coming on. We had our outfit on.
I seen it. I saw it. I loved it. Indeed. You guys were representing.
Yes, we're very excited. Claude, you want to play a little bit of the song?
Yes.
We're going to play a little bit of Titus's upcoming song. Hi, Pam Broussard. So we can just show you how he is, and then we're going to introduce Titus. But in the meantime, I think I'll just do a little reading here about how great you are already. Now, we haven't really met Titus before. He's one of the newbies that we're excited about and supporting. And so we want to tell you a little bit about him. He's a two-time Stellar nominee, #1 gospel album, and #1 radio single. And you have 5 career-topping top 30 songs. I want to say this right. And here we go. He's holding me for me.
Play that.
Can you hear it?
You can hear it, pick it up? Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Pam.
This is your new track. This is a new record.
That's right.
This is coming out on your new album?
Yes, sir. Sophomore project, April the 22nd.
If you hadn't known Titus Showers before, we're all excited. We're going to all help break your next project. So everybody keep that name on your mind. And also, you have rocked national TV performances such as the 2021 presidential inauguration, gospel celebration for the 46th president, Joe Biden. And we need to continue to pray for him.
Absolutely.
BET's 2020 Stellar Awards, CBN's The 700 Club, our friend, more than friend, BET's Bobby Jones Gospel Show, and the Stellar Tribute to the Holidays, just to name a few of the great things that you've done. And of course, you have this big record called It's Gonna Be All Right.
Yes, ma'am.
You've garnered so how many is the number of views that you've gotten on that song?
Almost 700K views. Almost.
It's growing.
So that's great.
That's not bad. I mean, shoot.
Yeah, for an artist that's just coming out there. I mean,
that's right.
Not easy out there these days. Who's doing your radio?
Terrence Howell from Revival Music Company. They are working my radio now.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Congrats to them. And of course, you're a lead singer from the popular family group, The Showers.
Yes, ma'am.
So, that group emerged in 2009. So this is exciting. Please, everybody, let's welcome Titus Showers.
Okay, he's in the house.
I'm honored. I'm honored. Thank you guys for having me. What an introduction.
Well, you know what happened? I had about 3 different people come to me, and by the time Pam Broussard got to me, when Pam got to me, then I said, "Oh Lord, let me get this taken care of." Now you're with a new label, so it's called AP.
AMP Records is an independent label, right?
Yeah, and I heard there was this young lady who had been looking at the things that we had been doing as well, so I wanted to give her a shout out. What's the young lady's name who owns the label?
Regina Showers Gordon. That's my oldest sister.
Oh, your oldest sister.
Right. Keep it in the family.
Well, y'all got to me, okay? Because I
yes,
said,
indeed.
I said, let me go ahead. I haven't met this young man yet, but let me get this together.
Right. So it's the label. So it's your sister's label. Is that what's happening?
Yes. So she started it after we came out with a solo project in 2009 as a family, and she researched the business, and definitely we started our own label, and the Lord has blessed it with the accolades that we received as a family, and now it's me and my solo career. She researched the business. She's a wonderful businesswoman, and I love her dearly.
Well, hey, Regina, I don't know if you're out there, but we're saying hi to you, girl. And I'm gonna remember to pray for you.
Absolutely.
Something else. But golly, I think what we like about Kiki and the way we're gonna do today is people connect even more when they get to know the person.
That's right.
So we're going to get to know Titus today.
Let's go.
And, so Titus, tell us a little bit about where you're from and about the group, The Showers, and all that.
Absolutely. I'm from Hammond, Louisiana. I'm number 5 of 10 children. My dad's a pastor. I'm number 5, everybody's favorite. So I hope some of my sisters and brothers are on. So I'm number 5, everybody's favorite.
Middle, man, you right in that middle.
Right in the middle, so I got best of both worlds, So we grew up here singing in church. Before my dad would preach and minister, we would travel with him and singing around the states over here in Louisiana. And we just formed a group working on our harmony and chemistry over at the house. And the Lord allowed us to come out with an independent project in 2009. My sister researched the business. And in 2014 and 2016, we came out with 2 national projects, and she named the company A&P Records, which stands for Aquila and Priscilla. Those 2 ladies ministered to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, on his way to Calvary. And so that's what the A&P stand for. And then in 2019, the family gave me their blessings with no animosity. They're behind me 100%. They said, Titus, go get them, bro. Because we all have our businesses here in Louisiana, and we support each other, and I'm able to work with them, still be flexible and do what I love to do. And so that's the Showers in the totality. That's everything.
Where's Hammond near?
So I'm in the middle of New Orleans, and I'm in the middle of Baton Rouge, best of both worlds again.
Yeah. Well, when I was reading and checking up on you, you've got quite an entrepreneurial family, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit more about that and what your entrepreneurial ventures are.
Definitely. My oldest sister, she not only owns the record company, she has a 24-hour service where she deal with the disabilities, those who are dealing with ailments. She has also a Petra College where she medical coding assistant, phlebotomy. She has her own college. Me and my brother have our mental health business, O&M Family Care. He's the boss. I'm the COO of O&M Family Care, where we provide assistance to kids from the ages of 5 to 24 dealing with mental illnesses. And that's a very, very high thing in this day and time, and it's going to be around forever. And we just go out there and help these young people in the midst of their circumstances. A lot of them are struggling without fathers in the home, and then the young ladies, the mom is out in the streets and doing what she want to do, and we try to help them and show them a better way. My other sister has a driving academy. She's a realtor. So we pretty much work for each other in the family, you know.
I am not mad at you, and your parents need to be commended. But what got you? Of course, you know, some people saw the post that I put out about Ian and Regina King's son,
Right.
and we're constantly hearing about people, young people too, attempting suicide.
Yeah.
What is going on, and what made you interested in this field?
Well, I started working in this field in like 2016 and going out just helping these young men. And it was such a blessing that these young men looked up to Mr. Titus. You know, I would go and pick them up in the morning and take them to breakfast just to start their day at school, and then drop them off at school and say, now you have a good day. Now, if you don't have a good day, I set up a reward program for them. I deal with their issues and help them know that there is a better way, and don't be fighting at school and getting suspended. And I let them know that obedience is the key to longevity in life. Because as a counselor, they tell you you don't use scriptural stuff to share with people or beat them over the head with the Bible. But that's my foundation, and I didn't know no other way. And it always worked for me. And I just told them, man, that it's best to be obedient and obey your parents. And they still love Mr. Titus to this day. And so my brother opened up his business in 2017 or so, and we've been at that journey since. And I'm just excited just to be a blessing to these young men and young ladies in the world today.
Yeah, golly, that is really something to convey.
I know we have the rites of passage. It's a ministry for like kids, young boys.
At our church, Faithful Central.
12 to
blessing.
12 to about 15, 16, and it's very much needed. And we've been doing this for like 24 years, and these young boys really need that mentorship and support. That's really, I commend you, man.
That's the hard work too. But I'm so glad, especially for Black people in particular, who have been quiet and not talked about it for so long, to finally start discussing it, and also for Christians to really begin talking about it. I remember one time I was really depressed, and I went to one of the church mothers, and I said, I need to know what I can do. And she says, oh, honey, just pray about it and you'll be fine. And I'm like, just pray about it. I've been praying.
Right.
I need some help here,
Right.
Practical help.
Some practical help, what to do. And I'm so glad now, especially at our church, we've got a psychiatrist and psychologist and counseling ministry.
But it's interesting because of what happened to Ian and a couple of other situations. In my men's group, it's kind of interesting, and it's a wide range of men and ages too. How many people had suicide where were within either a relative or a close friend? How many of them had that experience of someone committing suicide?
Wow, and that's a great question. We had to deal with a case where a young man who was one of our clients, and the insurance company cut him off, and he later murdered a family member. So we had to deal with that. A guy who, he didn't commit suicide, but he harmed somebody else. And so we had to deal with that incident. We had to provide lawyers and show documentation of the job that we were doing before we were cut off from seeing him. So we had to have paperwork to back up what you're doing, and you report to the state of everything that you're doing with that particular person. We're working on these particular social skills. We're teaching them this way, we're teaching them that way. And we have licensed professional people that work for the company, and we go out there and try to guide them, because so many people are dealing with that very issue. It's mostly depression and anxiety this day and time, but that severity top of the list is that suicidal part. And we try to help them in that way, the best way that we can, to get the guilt off of us, because knowing that we're not going to be able to save everybody, we just want to do the best that we can.
That's what I said. I was wondering, what do you do to stay strong while you're dealing with people many times who are in peril?
Right. So that's that's key, because I just make application in my mind and to the people who work for us that Jesus didn't save everybody. He was walking a miracle. He performed miracles, and some still didn't believe. So don't beat yourself down when you don't reach that one person, or when you don't reach that other person, because you're going to reach more than you lose. So you just do your job and just know that it's going to work out fine.
Oh, that is so inspiring.
And in the midst of all that you're doing, you got a singing career.
You got and you singing too, brother.
What a blessing.
No, that's awesome.
So, I'm gonna get messy.
Okay, let's go.
If you have time for a personal life, you got a girlfriend or anything? What's going on?
I'm engaged. I have a whole fiance. I proposed to her for Christmas Eve, and we're getting married on January the 13th, 23, man. I've been wedding planning, and I make sure I have that time. Absolutely.
Well, that's good to know. Because I didn't want you to just be so much doing that work. But okay, so you all set up and ready to go. You got a year.
You're a couple of months into this engagement process.
It's passing by so fast. She's already ahead of time. She's beat me up. Tell my Titus, I need you to get this. I need you to get that. Yeah. Leave me alone. Just tell me when I need to show up. But I have to talk to my grooms.
I'm gonna tell you a word of wisdom.
No wisdom. Okay, break it down.
As much as you can to support her, act like you're interested.
There you go. She's on here somewhere. She hears you.
As much as you can,
act like it.
You got to learn the nodding and the nodding and humming technique, which is
Right.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
I will do that.
Listen as much as you can, and try to be interested. I know you're not that interested in, but it will take you through life. I'm telling you, when your mate is interested in something that you're not that interested in, she doesn't want to hear. I'll just show up, even though that might be all you do.
Right. So I'm doing that. I'm on top of it. I talked to my groomsmen and best men yesterday. I got my suit guy working on the tailored suits, and so I'm on the ball now.
That's
I'm on the
good,
right path.
because I'm gonna tell you, brother, the way women are, a year later into it, if you don't take care of it good, she might remember that, and it will.
There she is, right there, Lady Grace. You see them three hearts?
Lady Grace.
Lady Grace.
I'm advocating for you, Lady Grace.
She got 3 hearts up there, so
yeah. Yeah. Claude has learned that. I mean, and I love it. I know sometimes he's not really that interested. But you know.
I'm gonna learn. I got it. I know how to do it.
I said.
I know how to do it.
And
took a long time to get there.
But it's a good thing to do, brother. After 41 years, let me tell you. And sometimes I just talk to him. I didn't realize before we were married, I was talking that man's ear off. He didn't know that and half the time, but I thought, oh, he's so understanding.
Right.
I was going, and I was good with that. Yeah,
I know how to do it.
Really,
thanks for the advice.
We just want to know that you're trying, brother.
That's right. That's right. I'm on it.
That you're trying. So tell me a little bit now. The big song was "It's Gonna Be All Right." And was that on the project before, or is this part of the new project? Or tell me how all this is working out.
So "It's Gonna Be All Right" was on my freshman project, and I came and did a remix version with Jermaine Dolly, and that's what went #1, and the Lord blessed it. But I did put a live version of it on my sophomore project from the inaugural celebration. So I did put that live version on there.
I was going to recommend that until the people get to know you more and more. Oh my gosh, we did that so much. I remember with Tamala Mann, she was doing well with her record, but we wanted to go gold. So we did a new version of the album and put Now Behold the Lamb on it.
Oh, yeah.
And about 2 or 3 other songs that weren't on it originally, just to beef up the record.
But everybody wanted her to sing when she performed.
Yeah.
So So those songs that she was singing when she performed, we said, okay, we need to package that up and put this on the remix album.
Right.
Got you. Great marketing advice.
Oh, I know things are a little different now. With it's all about the views and the streaming.
Right.
Yeah, does have a new record coming out. So, do you help your sister too in terms of the label itself, or?
Absolutely. I'm running. I'm pretty much the only artist on the label that she's investing in, and by her pouring her resources in me, I make sure I'm here studying. I make sure I'm here writing, so she can reap her benefits of being a blessing unto me. So I'm definitely a big help to her, and I just love her so much. She's on right now. She finally made her arrival. Regina Showers Gordon, that's her right there. And
cool.
I love her so much. She keeps pouring into me, and I'm actually helping with the label. And
you're younger.
She's the oldest sister. She's the oldest.
Okay. Well, now I heard this interesting thing about you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That you whistle.
Oh, somebody told you that.
That you whistle. We heard about that. I want to hear this whistling. I've never heard. I mean, I've heard this years.
This is a unique skill in the family that you're the only one in the family that does.
I never heard of it.
I get it from my daddy though, but he never really whistled the riffs and the runs. He'll whistle a song, but I'm able to do it.
Okay. You got to give me some
riffs and the runs.
And the runs.
So I'm gonna see. You guys got to tell me what song this is. You guys got to know it, okay? So here it is. All right. Okay. Let me see what I can do.
Lift every voice and sing. Whoa! Wow. Whoa! Now see, Ricardo, I have never in my life heard somebody whistle.
Come on.
A whole song.
Bless you.
Lord have mercy.
Bless you.
I never heard anything like that before. Where did you develop that?
I started doing it on stage. We was in Chicago singing as a family like in 2015, and I was singing a song, and in the midst of singing it, I just did a little flip whistle, and the crowd went wild, and I was like, okay, if God give me that gift to do it, I'm gonna start implementing it, and I always just do a little flip whistle each time I'm allowed to minister.
Wow, that's what I was gonna tell you to do that, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that is crazy.
Bless you.
I really enjoyed it, but that's a trip. I wonder if there's whistling contests or anything like that.
I'm gonna have to start doing like a whistle Wednesday or something.
Whistle Wednesday. Yeah. You know what? That's
my God.
Right. I know a few people. I think Leandra does it, and a guy named another guy does it. He's great too. And it's just something that I do.
Whistles?
Yeah, Leandra can whistle really good.
I didn't know that. I never seen it.
Yes.
That's crazy. And then I heard something else.
Oh, somebody is gossiping on me.
Get all in your business.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just all in your business. I heard, and I want you to talk about it a little bit. I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah.
I heard, besides all your entrepreneurial businesses, you have a hat line, so you're a milliner.
Yeah. Let me transition right quick. Let me check my swag. You feel me?
He flipped that script real fast.
I flipped it, absolutely. Yes, indeed.
See, I was gonna wear one of mine like that, but it was leather.
My husband has this hat.
Crazy hats. I got crazy hats too.
He's been trying to find a way to wear it, and I'm just like, you cannot wear that hat. It's
like a Wild Wild West hat with.
I don't know.
Come on. You're gonna have to go to
like in the West, a trench coat, You know,
Yeah,
with your revolver on the side, you get ready. You know, the one that, what you call him, what's his name? Idris wore.
Idris
in that movie with the that's on Netflix with Regina King and all of them. Right.
That's what, I gotta have to go with that outfit, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yes.
But you got a line, so this is part of the line. So who does the designs?
Well, definitely, it's a signature hat that has my initials. What has my name on the inside? Titus Showers, and a company that I deal with as a vendor, a personal vendor of mine. And I think they're like in Chicago or somewhere. I can't remember exactly. My sister handles that part. But definitely they bless me and put my signature on the inside. And I have a merch page on Instagram, Titus Showers Merch. And you can go there and see what kind of hat you would like, or if there's a personal designer hat. If you want the red bottom, we have those as well. If you want a personal design hat, we'll order it and get it to you. It's just a blessing to have those people to connect with me and seeing me and help me spread this little style that I'll be rocking, you know?
Yeah, you rocking it too.
Yeah, so you wear these hats. Is this part of your signature look or style? So should I say?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I have this bald head, so I like to cover my head, and I get it from my daddy. He always had a cap on his head, so because protect yourself from the wind, the cold, and so I was like, man, and I started just dressing because I always have a nice swag, you know. I know how to dress, you know.
You got swag. You definitely have swag.
And so I wanted to match and be kind of different and start my own little thing, be a little personal. And now I have a couple of friends who jock my fresh, you know. So I'm like, let's get it, let's go. And then my sister say, let's start this line, and here it is. It's up and running.
Congratulations!
You're one of these smiling people.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a dimple right here that's being hidden, but you know, my fiance wants me to grow. She wants me to grow this beard, so.
I like beards too. I love beards. I love my husband's white beard.
That's all I can do right here, man. I'm sorry.
But so yeah, you got all the hair down here instead of up here. It looks good. I mean, and we've got some famous people that wear hats all the time, like Anthony Hamilton. Anthony Hamilton was in this Versus Soul Child.
Right.
I watched a little bit of it. Did you watch any of it?
Absolutely. I'm a fan of both. I've met music personally, and I've never had the chance to meet Anthony. I was this close at one Essence Fest. We rubbed shoulders and dapped each other off, but we didn't get a chance to interact. I took a picture with him, but we definitely didn't, sit down and rap.
We know Anthony, and we've met Music Soul Child, but Anthony and his wife at the time invited. I called them because my daughter was working for a law firm or something like that, and so we had Tarshe and we had John P. Key's folks, looking after our daughter in the Charlotte area. And they invited my daughter over for Thanksgiving, I think it was.
Wow.
And they invited her over, and my daughter calls up and says, "Mom, I just met this guy. I'm in love with him. I'm gonna marry him." I said, "Girl, are you out of your mind? You just met him. You can't say things like that. That's not how it works." She says, "Mom, I love him." I said, "It hasn't even been 24 hours. Do you know a year later she married that man?"
Wow.
And now they've been together, 5 years? And we got 2 grandkids.
See? That ain't some Romeo Juliet type of stuff right there, huh? What a blessing.
I'll be doggone. But that was through Anthony Tarshe.
Wow.
And they married. So are you living in the South now? You're in Louisiana now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm in Louisiana, right.
And you're in Hammond.
Right, I'm in Hammond.
Okay, well, so they got good food there. Can everybody cook?
Absolutely. My mama biscuits. Oh my God. I love my mama biscuits, and everybody can cook around here. I'm learning how to cook. My fiance knows how to cook, and I'm learning how to air fry things up and get right for this wedding. I gotta get on my right said Fred type situation for this wedding.
Yeah, the weather,
yeah.
So I'm watching what I eat right now, but everybody knows how to cook around here.
Well, Clyde and I have been doing this intermittent fasting.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
It's really something. We both lost quite a bit of weight, but it helps you with discipline too, because we can't eat from 6 in the evening till 12 o'clock.
With 6 hours
for lunch.
Yeah, 6 hours we can eat, and 18 hours we don't.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what I'm gonna try to practice. That's 24 hours a day,
no,
6 hours. 6 hours, 18
I got 6 hour window to eat. And
we try to eat well, but we don't so we don't need a lot of desserts or anything like that.
Right. It turns out it's really good for your body because it gives your body time to heal itself, digest all the food, do all the stuff that it needs to do. And so it turns out to be a good old for the body. Well, a lot of people, it's hard for a lot of people to do that. But we committed, so we're encouraging each other.
It's a spiritual thing for us too, because when you decide I'm not going to do this, and we do it as unto the Lord, you got to get serious about things. And brother, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I messed up a couple of times. Not too much. You'll be calling on Jesus.
We've been doing this. This is about 4 months.
We've been doing it for 4 months straight.
Wow.
And we eat a dessert or something on holidays, and of course Super Bowl.
There's a few days we took a break. Where instead of we might have an 8 hour window.
Wow.
But we stick to that 6 hour window, and we schedule our days, and you really think about what you're going to eat.
Yeah.
Right.
But
you have to plan where you're going to eat. So we already planned where we're going to eat after this situation.
Yeah, after we leave you, we're going to go real
quick. We got 1 hour.
Let's get it. I love it.
We don't play about that 1 hour. But okay, so you had your Rams. Well, you had an LA Dodgers situation going.
Yeah, that's good.
That's right. But what's your real team? What's your real sport and your real team?
I'm a big sports lover. So I was rooting for the Rams, and I was kind of rooting for Cincinnati because I'm a big college guy. And here I'm an LSU guy, and I had LSU guys on both teams. Odell Beckham, Whitworth, the offensive lineman, they from LSU. And then I had Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, and other guys that's on the practice squad for the Bengals. So I couldn't lose on Sunday. I just enjoyed the game. But I'm a big LSU guy. But my sport in particular is basketball. I'm a LeBron James guy, rocking LA. Wherever LeBron go, I go.
What's happening to my Lakers, though?
Oh my God!
I mean,
Anthony Davis can't stay healthy. Russ. I thought Russ was going to be the key. It's not happening.
He can't help it.
Did he get benched or something?
No. He just can't play.
Coach Vogel been benching him some fourth quarters of lately. But he's going to have to play him now.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's going to be my original home team because I'm from the Bay Area.
Oh, okay. Golden State. Okay.
I mean, I'm always going to be Lakers first, but
right.
Backup team.
Louisiana.
Backup team. I see.
Does Louisiana have a basketball team?
Yeah, we have the Pelicans.
Oh, that's right.
And we have the New Orleans Saints. And so I used to love the Saints when I was a kid growing up. I used to go to all of their practices. They used to practice here in Hammond, Louisiana at our local university. But after Katrina, so many bandwagon fans came, and I just fell off for the Saints, man, because I used to get free tickets to go see the Saints, and nobody was cheering them on. But I just don't like bandwagon fans. When somebody doing good.
I remember when they had the brown bag, the brown
bags on
the head.
That was me out there in the stand.
You had to put a brown paper bag over your head.
I didn't have the bag on, but I was in the bleachers. I was watching and supporting. So I fell off after everybody started liking them.
You said it was just too many people, huh?
Too many bandwagons.
Right.
I wanted Odell to do better because he was saying, what we saying about God is real.
I told you.
He got hurt. He tore his knee up, man. If he didn't He would have been the MVP because he was
I think
balling.
so.
He was balling.
Boy.
Yeah, and I was rooting for my guy.
He put too much weight on it and couldn't twist it.
That
But
turf
he
got him.
He got a ring.
Somebody
Right.
watch out, Titus. Don't talk about
I'm
this
sorry,
ring.
Caesar boy. I'm sorry, my guy.
Okay, now let's talk about the brown bags.
I'm sorry.
Somebody talked about. Okay, don't. Yeah, I don't mean no disrespect.
No disrespect. But you know,
I just recall the history. That's all.
I'm going back to your music career again, just real quick.
Okay.
You have been doing this all around COVID. I mean,
Yes,
your first song, and I mean,
just before.
How are you doing all this? How are you coping? Because you're not really able to go out to churches and what have you. So, what are you guys doing, and is it getting better?
So from the beginning, I didn't stop worshiping. I was doing video recording on Wednesdays at this church that the Lord even called me to lead worship at in the midst of the pandemic. So we would record on Wednesdays. We would bring our wardrobes. The camera crew was there, and they would air it on Sundays. And then it became to the point where it started getting easy for us, and we started letting people in. And I was always worshiping at my father's churches in the morning. I would help him. I would sing and he would preach, and we would be live on Facebook. And so I never stopped working. And then I was sitting right here in this same spot on Tuesdays, writing songs with my producers and writing songs with a co-writer of mine that helped me write. And we just wrote right here on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays, I would go to the studio and record, never stopped working. The Lord kept me busy in the midst of the pandemic, and he kept me safe. He kept my family safe. We was able to just even get closer in the midst of it all, man. And I'm just thankful to God that he knows how to do it. He just knows how.
Oh yeah, he does things well.
So did the pandemic cause you to propose?
No. So look, let me tell you what happened with that. So I had a cousin that came by the house for Thanksgiving, and he was with his girlfriend for like 6 months, and he proposed to her, right? And so my girl was with us for Thanksgiving at the house. So she was like, they've been together like 6 months, and we've been together 2 years. But I was gonna do it anyway. But that little part right there, come on now, baby, golly, she was really mad at me.
I would have been mad at you too. 2 years.
Come on, man, y'all got a history of moving.
She was really mad, so that added a little pressure. And but I was gonna do it anyway. That's she laughing. What's up, bro? Sam, Bishop Sam.
Hey, Sonia Love. Oh, that's funny. Well, yeah, I would have been a little mad too. So
come on now, come on, don't be on her side.
I'm on her side. Clyde, we were together a year, and then he proposed, or I was gonna be out. See you, brother.
Oh, wow. But she was hinting at it so much, so I was like, okay.
So, but she sounds like a wonderful person.
She with through the pandemic, man. She said.
Yeah, she was there, man. She was amazing. And see what happened too, like my family loves her. So they threatened me. They say, Titus, we're not seeing no more girlfriends. If it's not her, we through with you. I was like, golly,
you can't
no bother.
Family came
on.
My family, my sisters, they was on me.
Oh,
right.
Sisters came on you, said, man.
Now, does she sing?
Oh, no. She could not sing. I have this video. I might share it with you guys one day. She was singing up and down in the sauna while she was working out. She was singing, you know my name. Oh, you know my name. But she couldn't sing it. I was like, baby, just say Jesus. Just say Jesus.
I'm not a great singer, but this one right here.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, this is the Lord said, make a joyful noise.
There it
All
is.
our noises are joyful.
There
so
it is, man.
To him. They're joyful to him and nobody else.
Right. She said, wow. You see it? Lady
Do
Grace,
you have
that's
perfect
her.
pitch? Do you have perfect pitch?
Kind of, sort of. It takes, once I hear that striking of the chord, I can definitely, boom, 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 da, 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 da. Now, I'm a B flat type of guy, so I'm kind of married to B flat. So
okay.
I know a B flat. That's my girlfriend.
Okay. Well, see, because I can't even do that. I can hear, and I can hear when people are off key and stuff like that. I can sing a little bit. I used to be able to sing much better when I was younger, but this one right here, and let me tell you what he used to do. We'd go to concerts, like to see the Winans or something.
Wow.
He would try to sing the whole song with them. And I said, if you keep it up, I'm leaving and going on the other side because I came to hear them sing, not him. He'd be all off key.
I got to check you out now. I got to hear you. I got to hear you.
Oh, you don't want to hear it. You it is that.
I hit the right note every now and
then. Hey, that's what counts, man. Like you said, make a joyful noise. Huh?
Yeah. That's how I fell in love with him, though. He came to visit for Christmas with this other guy. They started singing Christmas carols. Wow. And he was so joyful and happy, and my whole family was looking like, what in the world? But he was so happy. Okay, brother.
Yes, indeed.
Joyful noise. If that's all you can do, just make a joyful noise.
That's what counts. Make that joyful noise.
So, I mean, your family must be quite a big thing then in Hammond.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. We're very popular around here in Hammond. We helping everybody, and that's what it's all about. Yeah. And we're there for those, man. Even when, growing up and not having much, man, just thankful for that upbringing that my dad instilled in us, to always put God first, and he will see that you reap, what you have sown, man. And Galatians 6:7, be not deceived, God is not mocked. Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. And that's the good and the bad, So my dad was the only working man in the house. My mom couldn't work like some of my dad preacher friends say because she was always having kids, right?
But she was working.
But she was working.
Mother was working inside.
She was working. That's right. She was working.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Trust and believe.
Absolutely.
So you had to watch some of the younger ones.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I probably had to watch my young. There was 8 kids in my family. So
wow.
I was in the middle. So that's how that was.
Yes, indeed. I know about that, man. I know about the struggle. I'm humble.
Do you think you want a big family?
Oh, no. Well, so look here. I have 2 kids, and me and my girl together have 5 kids, right? And so that's big enough for us. But they all are grown. We only have 1 high school, and that's my son, and he's 15.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I,
Yeah.
So
No.
You see how I put us together as one. You seen that, right?
Yes.
That one.
Yes. Okay. So you said no. So you don't want any more? Yeah.
No. We're gonna do the grandkids and stuff like that now. So yeah.
I tell you what, we've got our grandkids, and the baby, he's 14 months maybe, just started.
Bless you, bro.
He's younger.
He's 13 months.
13 months? Wow.
And
we have a 7-month grandson. 7 months. He's not walking yet.
So it's 2 months.
The baby was born in December.
So that's right. 13 months. I mean,
shout out to my great preacher friend. That's Bishop Samuel Blake. He's here in New Orleans area. That's my great friend right there.
Hello. Well, I have a question I ask folks just because I've gotten into this. So I don't know if you have it or not, but I'm into fragrances now. Women's and men's fragrances.
Yeah.
What are you wearing these days? Do you have a favorite?
It's amazing that this stuff is in front of me. I wasn't prepared for this. I'll be rocking this. Because I wasn't on it at first. And my fiance brought it for me for the holidays. I was like, okay, baby, you paid that much money for it. You could have brought me some.
That is expensive right
And then I sprayed on it and it just sit. And it's not loud. It's just like an everlasting smell that I love. I really love it.
Brother. That is no joke, folks. You go and see how much that costs. Now, which one is that? I know that because as a matter of fact, I got a Blue Star.
It's the Wall. I don't know. She did it. So it's the Wall, NYC Street, Bud number 9.
Oh, Wall Street.
Yeah, Wall Street. Okay.
Yeah, Greenwich.
It's all the cities of New York.
New York.
Woo, brother, that's no joke. I'm not mad at you.
I love it. It's a dope smell.
Yeah, that's something. You know, you can get those bottles now, because I'm kind of hitting to him. You can get them bejeweled and all this kind of stuff. Oh, yes. Say your name on all kinds of things, personalized bottles. But I mean, they can put I can't say it right, Swarovski crystals or whatever on the whole bottle.
Right.
But
we definitely gonna do something, because I had to make a makeshift travel size one.
Okay.
You use the little atomizers. Yeah.
Right. I use the little atomizers.
Yeah, because you don't want to
taking that with you.
Yeah, you don't want to take that whole bottle.
No, because I'm like, man, you're not taking this from me.
Well, she got your Christmas gift, that's for sure. You'll be smelling good. Well,
you gotta hook her up, man. So you gotta get her something.
Did you see? I hooked her up. She's got this big ring.
On Christmas Day, you actually gave her the ring?
So we celebrate Christmas Eve at my parents with my family and I, and then on Christmas Day we're free to go visit, our mother-in-laws and our other side of the families. And so I proposed to her at our Christmas Eve family celebration, and her family was there. I even ducked some of her family and friends off so it can be a surprise, and she didn't cry. That's what I was mad at. She did not cry.
Lord had mercy.
She up there fanning. I'm like, why you fanning? Let that stuff out.
She's trying not to mess up her makeup.
Nobody cared.
Yes,
she was supposed to cry.
If she's fanning her face, that means pictures are being taken, and I don't want to mess up.
I warned her. I say, baby, you better cry, or I'm gonna be upset. So she still owes me.
Right?
I say, fake, like get some water and put it on your face or something.
She ain't trying to mess up the look. And I'm not mad at it.
She hurt my feelings.
But that's what
sometimes you just have to.
I was just telling you, maybe this is not true, but she didn't cry either. But that's because.
Come on now, Miss Vicki.
You don't really surprise them, they're not gonna cry. She had already passed the you better do it or quit time, and so she knew.
No, this is
so what you're threatening. Come on.
It's not a quit. It's not a threat.
No, he said he was going to Haiti, and he was going to stay there for a while because he's from Haiti.
January, baby. It was in January.
I just told them, look, brother, you going off to your country, your people. I don't know what's going to happen. So
right.
You need to make some decisions now. Right. And then what he did was, I messed up because, and I've told this story before, he got down on his knees and said, will you? And I went, and he didn't finish the rest for another week. It took him a whole week to get it out. That's why he cried.
Gotcha. So you jumped the gun and he took advantage of it. That was clever. That was clever.
He said, will you? And I
that was clever.
He said, then the next day or 2 days later, he said, will you? Will you?
Yes, indeed. I love it. Come on with it.
Yeah, because in a minute, it's going to be no.
Right.
But that was 41 years ago.
So,
what a blessing. What a blessing.
Yeah, so she said, woo. She said, I'm glad he got that out. Let's do this.
Well,
yes, indeed.
Tell us about a little bit more about the music. Who were the producers and the writers and all that?
So, man, the Lord blessed me to sit right here and write all of my songs. I get my ideas while traveling, and while I'm asleep, he always speaks to me. But after I finish talking to him in prayer, he'll wake me up 3 o'clock in the morning and give me these amazing ideas, right? And I immediately call my brothers. I have 2 special producers that the Lord allows me to work with, and they're my brothers. One named Vaughn Phoenix. He's in Chicago. He just moved to New York area. And my brother Lucius Hoskins, who's in the Houston, Texas area. Now these guys have worked for the Tasha Cobbs Leonard. These guys work for Marvin Sapp, Zacardi Cortez, the James Fortune, and all of that crew. And just humbled and blessed to have two amazing producers to help me get the sound to the people, that God has given me, man. So I'm excited about it. And you guys, this album is going to be amazing. I promise.
Oh, I'm excited about it. So if people want to reach you or have you come to their church or whatever gathering is.
I guess it's starting to open up now where people
I think starting to open up.
Oh, things are opening up, absolutely. And I will still travel to churches, and all of my manager contact is available on all of my pages. You can follow me on all of my outlets at I am Titus Showers. Just type in that. You will see my manager name, Apostle Beryl Howard, her contact and email information. Yes, Beryl is my manager. And my pub, and of course, yes, and the best publicist in the world, Miss Pam Broussard. You can always reach out to her. Her information is available on my pages, and I just look forward to coming to minister. And all of my music is available on all digital outlets. Just type in my name, Titus Showers.
Okay, well this is.
Now, when will the new project be out?
Thank you. April the 22nd, we're doing a release concert in Atlanta, Georgia. That's a town about 30 miles out from Atlanta called Stockbridge, Georgia. And one of my great preacher friends, Pastor Clinton McFarland, we're going to use his edifice on this night. And I'm going to have some special guests in the building. But most importantly, I know God is going to be there. And you'll get a chance to hear what the Lord has given me on this amazing project. April the 22nd, it's a free concert. And I need everybody's face in the place from surrounding areas. I'm even chartering a bus from my churches. My dad leads. We want everybody to come to Atlanta, GA, and celebrate the name of Jesus with me as I release my sophomore project.
Will you be streaming as well?
Well, definitely. That's up to the boss lady. She's gonna make those decisions. It's a free event, so I'm pretty sure she's going to stream live, and that's a wonderful idea. If we didn't plan to, you just gave us the idea, and Miss Pam going to put that in motion, and along with my big sis, so we're gonna make sure we do that.
Okay, well, it's really been.
One last question. Do you play any instruments?
I play to know my notes, like some vocal regiments, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's all I can do. But I always wanted to pick up the acoustic. I learned how to do it in the beginning, and I learned how to play the keys, like certain when I used to read in music. I used to read music in choir, but I fell off from doing it, and it's something that I always wanted to go and do, and I pray that I still pick it up. I still have that urge.
You still got it, didn't you, bro?
Well, this is exciting.
What's up, Bruce?
I'm so glad we got to meet. If you could give us just a little bit of whistling of maybe, I don't know. What do you want to do? Somebody's asking for
you told us he was.
So listen, that's like when I'm singing this song and it blesses me. Shout out to my bro, my producer, Mr. Bruce Robinson Jr. What's up, bro? That's a song that I wrote on my album, and I flipped this whistle in it, and I'm gonna sing it. This goes like, in His name, I can do anything. By His stripes, I am healed. Whatever I need, He will supply. As long as I accept in His name. Oh, in His name, things will get better. Yes, it will. How can I lose with Jesus on my side? I go. Thank you, Jesus, for being my champion. I love your name.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Wow, Thank you so much.
No. Thank you, guys. Listen, I am humbled. Listen, thank you so much for having me. Honored to meet you and your husband, and honored to be on this amazing platform with both of you. Thank you so much for having me. This blessed my day.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we enjoyed you, man. So I got to know you a lot better, a little bit better than it's better than reading on paper. So you and the real person is a lot better, man. I tell you, really blessed by your spirit.
Bless
and
you.
I love you, brother.
Yeah.
Bless you. Love you guys back.
Keep smiling. I love that smile.
Thank you so much. We'll do.
You hear him trying to
can't even come out.
just blow like
Like, yo, blow.
Yeah, people say, how do you do it? I was like, I don't know how to do it. It's just a gift. Like, I can't explain it. Like,
I can't whistle. Can you?
I can do that. Like,
Okay.
my lips are too dry.
Okay.
yes.
There you go. I love you.
Love you back. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Hello.
What's
Thank
up?
you so much for watching Carfitable
Yes,
Talks.
thank you.
Please remember to press that like button, and we need you to subscribe. And also,
Leave some comments. We need to hear from you.
thank you.